This is Dr. Hoppold, and I'm going to help you with this problem. It says evaluate each expression for the given value of x. The first expression is 3x squared, or 3 times x to the second power, when x is 10. So for this one, write this down in your notebook. We have 3x squared when x is equal to 10. So that means wherever we see an x, we're going to put in a 10. So this becomes 3 times 10 squared. Now, what does 10 squared mean? Well, that's like 10 times 10. So it becomes 3 times 10 times 10. And the reason that we do this exponent verse is because of our order of operations, where we have parentheses. We didn't have any of those here, so we're good. Then we do exponents, our multiplication and division. We do those in the order they appear. And we can just actually write these in a vertical list. So multiplication and division, those kind of go together. And then same thing for addition and subtraction. So you do those in the order they appear. So here we have to do the exponents first. And that's why we did this part. Okay, so then it becomes 3 times 10 times 10, and there are several ways that you can evaluate this expression. I'll actually think of it as 3 times 100. So when you do 3 times 100, that'll tell you what the value of this expression would be for that given value of x, and that's the number that you would put here. Okay, so the next expression, write this down in your notebook. 9 plus x raised to the 7th power when x is 1. So that would mean wherever we see an x in this expression, we're going to substitute a 1. So it becomes 9 plus 1 raised to the 7th power. And what does 1 raised to the 7th power mean? Well, that would be 1 multiplied by itself 7 times. So it would be 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 1. And no matter how many times we multiply 1 by itself, what are we going to get? It's always going to be 1. So this expression becomes 9 plus 1. So whatever 9 plus 1 is, that's what you would enter for your final value here. For the next expression, write this down in your notebook. X raised to the 4th power plus 3 when x is 3. Okay, so wherever we see an x in this expression, we're going to substitute a 3. So it becomes 3 raised to the 4th power plus 3. And what does 3 raised to the 4th power mean? Well, that's like 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Like this. And there's a reason I write that all the way out this time. Then we have plus 3. So now we did our exponent, let's do our multiplication. I'm going to use the fact that I'm confident about what 3 times 3 is. And think about this as 3 times 3, that number multiplied by 3 times 3. Because what is 3 times 3? That's 9. So we would have 9 times 9 plus 3. And what is 9 times 9? 81. So we do 81 plus 3. And when you find out what 81 plus 3 is, that'll be your final answer for this expression.